G'day guys and girls, welcome to Tassie's Trails. It's second week in June 2025. Been out just recording some trails the last couple of days, mainly the ones from CBD Mount Keira up to Broker's Nose and back. So yesterday I covered the full CBD OG line heading down so that I could cross over and do the trail called Roller Coaster that gets you down to Picton Road, and then the climb up all the way up to Broker's Nose. Had some mechanical issues with my dropper. I was able to do the track called Noodle, but yeah, the dropper just kept coming back up by itself, so I didn't record anything else because it was a bit too dangerous. I had to concentrate more on not dying. So now that I got it fixed, I decided to come up and record a couple of those ones that I missed out on doing yesterday, which was the fire trail from the top of the climbing trail up to Broker's Nose. But because I was up here again, and I already did Noodle for you, there's two other tracks to get down, but one of them is called Broker's DH. It's an old school track from way back in the day, one of the originals. Quite fun, very janky, but I thought might as well get that one done while I'm up here for a second time. And then I'm going up to meet some of the MTBs to do a few laps of Keira and have some fun. On the way up, I don't think I've ever recorded this one, which is from the bottom of CBD. You go over the little bridge that's over the tree and hang right instead of left out to the road, and you climb a set of, or a series of trails all linked together called Pins and Needles, Hoodoo Drew and Liar Liar. They all link up and bring you about halfway up through the bush. If you know it's going to be really quiet, like really early on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, or rather late in the afternoon, you can do the top part of CBD backwards, but you definitely need to keep your wits about you, make sure you hear out for if anyone is actually coming the opposite way. But yeah, this one here, Pins and Needles, is definitely more fun than climbing up the road, and it's safer. There's a lot of ups and downs and little rock gardens like these and hairpins, etc. And there is another track on here which is probably more than half of it is steep climbing, so it's definitely favouring e-bikes, but you can do it on analog. It's called Hooch. It is quite fun. It's very narrow, off camber. There's a seesaw feature in it. Took me a few goes to actually do it because it's only really short, so it's not like you can get a huge run off to get speed, otherwise you'll launch off the end, and there's a berm about 2-3 meters past the end of the seesaw, so it was quite scary at first. I'll show you where the entrance is to that when we get to it, which is not too far away now. But you end up coming right back down the bottom for Pins, and you have to do all of this climb again to get back up the top. Down the bottom as well on that trail, there is an A line and a B line. The A line takes you to a huge old fallen tree log ride. Well, not ride, you basically got to ride along the top of it. The last time I went out there, I was slipping when I was walking across it. So if I was on my bike, I definitely would have been over. And it's a good couple metre drop. So this here, as you can see to the side, is Hooch, but we're not going there today. We're just going to continue on this Pins and Needles climb. So you start on Pins, you climb for a little bit, and you see a sign called Needles, and that's sort of more pinchy switchbacks. When I used to like coming here when I only had my analog, it's a very good workout. But on the e-bike, if you push yourself hard, which I generally do, you end up getting a really good workout of it too. I almost forgot there's this feature here I've actually stacked a few times on. So one time I just had a bit of a brain snap and freaked out for no reason and just jumped off to the right, landed in the bushes. The second time it was a little bit wet, so I tried to take it relatively easy, went a little bit too far to the right, and my handlebar clipped the tree as you enter, wiped me out. I fell in the same spot as the first time, and the third time, again, when it was slippery, came into it. Don't know exactly what happened, but the front wheel slid out, and again, landed in the same spot on the right. So it's good that it's got a relatively soft landing spot for if you do come off, but it's still not fun, you know, coming off the bike. So yeah, that's my fun little story of that part. Here's Needles. So it gets a little bit, it's only short, but it gets a bit switchy. So that track just going down to the right of me is the way down on CBD. Oh, I'm tired. I haven't stopped all the way up to see up to Broker's Nose, then back down, and haven't had a break. Getting a bit tired. There's a nice long fast straight, and then it turns into a right hand corner just here. And there goes another rider. He's going down CBD itself, and we're gonna head up now into Hoodoo Drew, which is sort of like a boulder area. There's a couple of skinnies. I've managed to do one of them. It's only relatively short, but I've done it. But then there's sort of three over other body. You have to climb a boulder to get to it, to the first one. And then the first one's straight. You go sort of 45 degrees to the left. And then they're not only straight, they dip as well. So they're quite technical, quite skinny. I might stop and show you when I get up the top there. So these are the first one, see how it dips? Okay, in front of me there's one. You can't see that because obviously I'm looking to the right, but woo, that was the first. Anyway, so you've got up here, see if I can get it on camera. So you got one there, one up there, and then one there. And they all cross over and back. So let's go this way. Most people go just left down there. It's more fun to go over this boulder and down. But if you go left back there, you can hit that. It'll drop. I prefer to go over the boulder. It's not the biggest jump up. Some of the little ones doing trails and stuff. Oh, that's been smoothed out. That used to be a bit of a a root drop type thing. Actually, I think I have recorded this a very, very long time ago, because I remember up here it looks like you can go to the right or to the left, but you actually can't go to the right. That is the downwards trail. So yeah, you got to go to the left. Well, it looks like it's going to go to the right. I'll show you up in a couple corners. So this part is called Liar Liar. I can't even remember if the sign was still there, but there is a sign there. Here, so people go straight there for the easy way. You go left. There's a little semi-tricky boulder section that you can. I always put my bloody pedal on. You go there. Now up around this little corner, so it's a sharp left, and then you got to watch your derailleur on that. You can go to the right up there, and that's where boys are coming down now, or you can get into the pretty technical section there through the trees and the rocks, and then go down in an easy gear. You can even hit turbo if you want, but this is quite steep. You could go out there again, but I follow it the entirety of the rail all the way up to where I can't go anymore and have to go out on the road. Just watch there to the left because bikes come flying through there, and we're back onto Quai Drive. You got to do the road the rest of the way. It's not too bad, but like I said, if you know it's pretty quiet, you can head up there where CBD normally comes down, and you can test your skills on doing a few sort of techie climb bits. So that's it, pins and needles, hoodoo drew layer layer with the extended normal and our exit to CBD. Hope you enjoyed.